Hello there, is this thing working?
Hello there, this is working.
Yes, my new microphone is working. Brilliant.
Oh,
So, yay. Alright,
congrats on the new microphone.
thank you very much. So as you can see, here
I'm not going to
at...
be fined for illegal scaffolding or something, will I? I feel like I'm in trouble.
You have illegal scaffolding?
Well, I don't know, is it?
Um, I don't know if dirt counts as illegal scaffolding. You know what, step into my office.
Oh, okay.
It's just down here, mind the step. Yeah, I've tripped a lot on that, top step.
Yes.
Hello. I've been commissioned on contract to build you a record farm, and I have a little bit of paperwork that I have to go over with you first. First, I'd like you to observe I have a building permit.
Yes, I see that.
All right, thank you. This was notarized by the town. Um,
What,
also
Silent
have
Mist? Is that who?
um,
I
sure, let's
swear
go
there
with
was no
that.
illegal handoff, payoff. It's
Let's
all
go with
legit.
that. I have all the paperwork right here.
Yes, I was rummaging through it earlier, by the way.
You were rummaging through my paperwork.
I mean, this looks all in order? Yep.
That's not very trusting whatsoever. I mean, I have clearance to put up this construction shack, you know.
Yeah, and it looks good. I like
You
it.
can't just go through a person's stuff. That's not cool.
Who's saying I did? I reject that statement.
All right. Well, yes. Anyhow, get out of the X-ray room. That's top secret. Um, let me just brick
As
that up
top
with some
secret
of your
as there
illegal
is no
scaffolding.
door or anything. It's just
All right. So, I have to talk to you a little bit about business. You see, here at Patch Construction Inc., we are devoted to building you the finest redstone contraptions. In fact, have a complimentary piece of redstone.
great.
That was from your chest.
Oh.
Now we're even.
what was there about rummaging through well, never mind. Go on.
Yes. Well, I think if you've already read my papers, then I think we can both agree to disagree on this one.
I agree. I mean, wait. Yes, I
You
agree.
disagree by agreeing.
Disagree.
You
I
agree to
agree.
disagree. It's a
Correct.
lovely plant, isn't this?
I love
Anyhow,
it. It
um,
seems to be blossoming nicely, even though there's no natural light or anything.
yes, well, torches burn forever, so that's the next best thing. Um, so anyhow, I have to discuss with you the subject of a building permit, because I gotta
Uh-huh.
put up this, or not a building permit, zoning laws, because I gotta put up a record
Right.
farm somewhere for you. And,
Uh-huh. What does
you
this have to
see,
be zone class 2 or something?
well, you see, there's sort of a legal limit of how many buildings we can put up within one zone. So I believe if you'll follow me this way, now you're in an inconvenient spot because you are directly beside the town, which means that we might be within the town boundary, and
I
I
think that's a
believe,
matter of opinion.
there we go. That's the exact zone marker right there. So everything
Yep.
on this
Yep.
side is your property. Everything on that side belongs to the town. Um,
Really?
actually, that's
I
probably a
don't know
blocker.
about that zone marker there.
Well, it was built by it was put in by our founding fathers. That is,
Really? Because I'm pretty sure I have video evidence. Well, that's okay. Go on.
well, anyhow, it's political stuff.
Yeah,
You
political.
don't want to,
I
you
don't
don't want to
understand
talk.
a word of it.
Actually, I think that's probably in the wrong place. Let me move that a couple blocks. But, sorry, where were we? But you see, there's a limit on how many buildings we can put up in one spot. Now, I want everything to be done legally here because this record farm, it's gonna be yeah, you want this thing to be legal so it doesn't have to be taken down.
Right.
Like your illegal scaffolding.
Right.
So I need to count your buildings real quick. Now, does this counts as a building?
I would say.
I'm thinking this counts as a building. So that's one. I think we can only do about 5. So now I'm not sure how to count this because you've kind of got a semi-building there, and 2 semi-buildings here, not to mention a
Uh,
very, very strange elevator. I'm not sure if that's within the legal limits.
nobody's ever been killed by it
Wanna bet?
in direct relation to it.
Alright, fine. So, how do you, I think I can, bend the rules a little bit. This is one building, okay. So you're at 2. What the heck is this? Let's see, that's a farm, isn't it?
A little bit of a farm.
Okay, well,
The beginnings of a farm.
it's got 4 walls and a roof. That's a building. So we're at 3. Remember, we gotta stay under 5. Tree stumps,
Right.
those aren't buildings. Um, oh, why did I choose to come around this way? Why would you build your house on a river?
Actually, it was more of a lake, but
Oh,
yep.
oh, that could be a problem. Like, um, there's this famous tower called, well, it doesn't matter what it's called, but it's in Pisa, and they built it on some soft ground and some hard ground,
Yeah,
and
this was sort of marshland at one point, but
yeah, we don't want this thing leaning over onto the record farm. And this is a sheep pen. Um, I think
if I
PETA
need to
might
slaughter
be
the sheep,
PETA.
you give me the word.
These guys, uh, you're gonna have the Humane Society after you for this. How this is factory farming. I mean, look at this.
Hardly,
The
hardly.
poor things can't
They
even
love their
move.
lives. Look at how happy their faces look.
Okay, that is disturbing on a number of levels. Huh. Shears, wheat. Yeah,
They're
I
well
have to
fed.
say that this is a little bit cruel. Like, what do? You just stand here and you're forcing them to make more sheep. That's cruel. That is cruelty. Anyhow, so that's 4. I think we're still. Oh, we might have a problem. Oh no, the kid. Hopefully this falls within the guidelines of temporary structure, because otherwise my construction shack is your 5th building. Um, Never mind. Let's pretend the sheep farm doesn't exist, so that construction shack can stay. So anyhow, let's get down to business here. Is where do you want this thing built? And we'll see if it's legal.
Well, it has to fall within that town
I can
limit
move the
line.
limit. Now, I mean, redstone
Well,
blocks, they haven't been around for a long time. We can move it a little bit.
they can
They can
disappear a little
disappear
bit.
just as fast as, they
I
can.
really don't. How big is this thing gonna be?
Well, it does have to be a mob farm, and
Shed,
then
yeah.
you're going to have to do all the separating manually. So
Yeah.
the goal is you're going to stand here, flick levers, and, you choose what's the skeleton, what's the creeper, bonks them down to 1 hit each, skeleton shoots creeper, bam, we're in Record Village.
Wow. I like Record Village.
In fact, you know what? That name is so good. I'm gonna grab that sign. And this place is legally now called Record Village.
Or at least it will be when there are records.
Well, it's a minor oversight. We can't do everything perfect. We just gotta work with what we have. And I happen to
I
have
agree.
a mushroom and some bone meal, which is why my construction shack looks like a mushroom that's been bone mealed.
Yes.
So we gotta work with we gotta work with what we got. You see, um. So tell me, where do you want this thing?
Well, I mean, within reason, I'd like it semi close to this Record Village here.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to
I
put
don't know
the
what
record farm in the record village. I can see
as
that.
far as space goes. It could even be on the other side of the river, but then that could open up further
Oh,
zoning
that's
violations. I don't
that's
know.
that's a huge pain. And then actually, hang on. I don't have any paper or levels. Um, oh, you're not supposed to look away. Look away real quick. Um,
Right.
I'm going to stamp this slime ball. I don't have any levels, so I'm just going to hit it a couple times with my axe. Okay, there we go. That's official. There. This slime ball signifies that we're now qualified to build on the side of the marsh. The marsh. It was signed by the owner of the marsh, Mr. Slime.
Right. Whoops.
So perfect. That's the documentation. We can put it in the swamp. No problem.
Okay. Sounds like everything's in order to me.
All right.
It's just a matter of picking a
And the
place
payment.
for it. And the payment,
Payment
yes.
is
I expected there to be some payment.
yes. Well, you see, I did initially offer you something for free to say that I was sorry for my involvement in the destruction of your house, but I'm no longer riddled with guilt because you fixed your house.
I think I actually
Yeah,
made it a
you
little
made
bit
your
better.
house a lot better. It looks great. So I don't have that guilt with me anymore. I am totally
Well, look at
obligated.
these dead trees over here, which you had a hand in creating.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of nature.
Nothing but hideous stumps.
That's the beauty of nature is we we make better using green stuff.
All right. What do you want for payment?
Um,
You're wrestling it out of me.
ooh, this is a tough. Well, if you insist on paying, well, I can't force you. Actually, I guess
Oh,
I
really?
can force. Yeah, I
Okay,
guess I
fine.
can force you. It says that on this slime ball. Um, hmm.